What's up guys, Kieran Hedley here. So today I'm going to do the OHP, so overhead press. This is a super important movement, although it's not directly involved in powerlifting. It is actually correlated with the bench press hugely. So you want to aim for about 89% of your 1RM on your bench press for your OHP. And if you're getting that, then that's kind of where you're going to be optimally in terms of your front deltoid strength. But if you're not quite there, then what you want to do is you want to increase that as much as possible until you reach that 89%. Reason being is because your front delt is one of the primary movers in the bench press, okay? So if you can get your front delt stronger, your bench press will be ultimately stronger as well. So what you want to do is, because that translates so well, so you want to do is, you follow the bench press program but for the OHP. So use the same percentages, so that's what I'm doing. I put all the percentages on the screen so for what I'm doing today. This is week 1 of it, and for the OHP, so that way everything will correlate directly over to my bench press, and my bench press will benefit from that and get stronger as well, because bench press, well, my bench press sucks, so it really does. Anyway guys, let's get to it.
We gotta feel that rush again.
So for the OHP, what you want to do is you want to adopt a grip that's comfortable for you. Make sure that your elbow and your wrist are directly in line. So what's going to happen is if your elbow and wrist aren't directly in line, you don't have full support there. So one, that's going to help you be detrimental to your wrist. But a 2 is also going to mean that you're not going to have enough power behind that movement. So that's the first part of the OHP. The second part of the OHP is to make sure the elbow is about 30 degrees in front of your shoulder. The reason being is because that's going to open up your shoulder so that you've got full ability to move around in the joint, because your ball and socket joint is actually tilted forward slightly. So if your elbow's in front of you, then you're going to actually have that space to move around. And also your scapula moves in the 30-degree angle as well. So that's also going to really help make it a lot more safe for that movement. So if you're experiencing impingement, honestly, just bring your elbows in front of you. Also, you're going to be a little bit more stronger in that movement because you'll incorporate more pec minor as well when you're doing that. So the next thing, I can't get a direct style view for you guys, but what I'm going to do, okay, show you from there. So I'm going to go on an angle there, so that kind of works. But like I said, keep the elbows slightly in front of you, okay? Chest up, so imagine your collarbones being pointed to your chin. And then I want you to track your step at the same time. And then when you're pressing above your head, push it through and move your head out of the way. Ideally, you want the bar path to be directly straight. So straight with the bar path, and your head just moves out of the way. So I haven't done OHP in a while, but it's something that I really need to get up. It's something that I should prioritize. So at the moment, the last time I tested, I was at about 70 kgs for my 1RM, which is terrible, I know, and it's nowhere near my 89% for my bench. What I've got today, okay, so my first 3 sets is going to be 57.5, 5 reps, 3 sets, okay? Then second 3 sets is 50 kgs, 8 to 10 reps with 3 sets. So that's kind of how that's structured. I'm going to judge it how it goes. If on my 3rd set, the 57.5 is feeling easy, I'm actually going to up it a little bit. So that's just because I haven't done it in a while, so that's kind of how I'm going to roll. So still warming up now, so just going to finish this little warm-up set and then we'll get into it. Alright, so this is set number 1, so we're going to see how this goes, and I've changed my mind. If this goes easy, then I'm actually going to up it anyway. Yeah, that was pretty easy. I'm actually going to chuck it up a little bit. So I'm going to work off more of it like a 75 kg 1RM. So that's going to go up to 60, and then we're going to do 2 more sets at 5 reps for that. It just doesn't feel like a real press when the big plates aren't on, don't you think? Like honestly, doesn't it suck when there's all those little ones on? It's like the 10, the 5, the 2.5, the 1.25, that you can't get up to the big 20. Like that's just embarrassing. But we're there, so we're all good. Alright, set number 2, but first set was 60. That actually felt really good. I'm glad I went up to the 60. So I'm going to adjust all my other lifts for OHP only. I'm going to up everything by about 2.5 kgs, and I'm going to progress from there. And you know something? Today I'm not listening to music. That is so unusual for me. It really is. So that's dedication to the YouTube right there. Set number 3. So I'm actually feeling really good considering I'm water depleting right now because I got a photo shoot tomorrow, and also I've been cutting for the last 7 weeks, so I'm actually feeling pretty good. So And also I'm entering a little bulk after this. That means I'm pretty keen for these next strength gains coming. Alright, second lots of my triple sets. So now I'm doing triple at 8 to 10 reps of 52.5 kg. So this is set number 4. Something else that's really important when doing the OHP is to squeeze your glutes tight. That's going to give you more stability in the movement. And tightness is everything when it comes to strength. Make sure you're tight in the movement, tracking your scapula, squeezing your glutes, tracking your quads, digging it into the floor as much as possible, and just using that force to power the weight up. Now normally what I do is I'll go do more shoulder specific stuff as accessories movements. So I'll work on things like isolating the lateral head and the posterior head, and also doing more overhead movements but with in a more controlled manner. So I do more machine presses. So I'm still going to include some of that stuff because basically I have to work everything into a circuit. So I'm doing 5 exercises, 3 rounds of 5 exercises because of my photo shoot. So I just need to get the blood pumping in those muscles. So that's the only reason why. Otherwise I normally would do extension movements, so I do suggest that. I will do that in a later video. Anyway guys, I hope you learned something from this video. That's all I'm going to do for the OHP for today. This is actually a really fun, this is becoming a really fun series for me. I really can't wait to bring out more content in the powerlifting series, so stay tuned for more. I will be bringing out a lot more good content leading up to the competition as well. So stay tuned guys, subscribe to this channel. Have a great day. I'll catch you later.